Well, thank you so much for jumping back once again into the Crypto Boy channel. So before we begin the video, make sure you jump into this description and you click this link and join our crypto community, which is the most profitable community here. And then you subscribe the channel and make sure you turn on the notifications. Talking about the community, I want you to see that we are doing good in the community and we are helping each other, solving each other problems, as you can see here. So don't forget to join the community just by clicking the link in the description. So without wasting your time, let's get into the video. So this video is going to be about Solana and BNB. So here is the update about Solana. You remember from the previous video that I have told you on Solana. Well, the first thing is that I told you that this support was very vulnerable, that would be broken and you will see a retest. And that is exactly what is happening right now. And for the BNB, I gave you a short signal, let's say. I told you that on this day, there was 3rd June, I told you that this was in hidden shoulder pattern that was gonna break almost if this neckline was broken. So that's where you were supposed to enter a short. And I told you that this would be the area that you will see some support if in case BNB falls. And you can see that currently this is the exact area from where the BNB is, let's say, taking some support, at least some side. It's not a big thing, but it's a scalp trade. You can see that it's almost a 4% scalp trade if you are into this channel. So make sure you subscribe the channel and turn on the notifications so that you not miss the future updates about such good entries and coins. So talking about Solana, as you can see right in front of you, that Solana is continuously moving into this channel. I would not call it a channel, I would rather call it a falling wedge, because I believe it's gonna coincide till the end. It's not, these lines are not parallel. However, we see that at these touch points there is pre-selling even before touching these lines. However, the touch points to the downside, they are confirmed. And I told you guys about this one a lot of time ago. I mean, in my last video, not in the last video, second last video, I would say. Last video. So that's where I told you about this line. I said if in case Solana was to fall below this support, this was a major support level for Solana, that which it was holding, and it should have held that support level. However, it failed. And I told you if it fails this support level, what would be the next support level for this? And that would be this line, as you can see. If you wanna watch it, you can. I will drop the link in the corner. You can watch the previous video for more insights. So what now? What is gonna happen next? Well, you can see that there were two deviations in this scenario. Well, first one was this breaking down this support, and if it broke down the support, it did not break down this. And then there was a deviation to the upper side as well. They are trying to weaken this support. However, this support is not weakened. This is still intact, but as a resistance now. If you wanna take a look in a close manner, let's say on 1 hour time frame, you can clearly see that this same zone is the resistance zone that is currently acting for the Solana, and it is not letting the price go up on this level. So what should we expect from Solana? Well, I mean, it's not something that we should expect from Solana. However, this falling wedge, I would say, is a bullish pattern. That is a bullish wedge. It breaks toward the outside on this cross. I have already marked it, that it might break somewhere here at this cross. That does not mean it has to go exactly on that point. It could be anywhere on this line, but breakout would be above side. But in 2% of the cases, it happens that these things break towards the downside if there is a very bad news in the market, or Bitcoin is not ready to let any kind of altcoins go to some good side. So what could happen is that you can place an entry at this red line. You can take a screenshot, you can you can join my community. The link is in the description. I will give you the updates. However, this is the area that you should be looking on this red line. You can take a screenshot of that. This would be somewhere around $34.32, something like that. So that's area when you will see support if Solana cracks down to that place, if Bitcoin is not good or something like that. But however, in this falling wedge there is something positive that I see, and that is the same divergence which let me make some good predictions in the past few days. I told you about Bitcoin, I told you about BNB, Cardano, all just because of this divergence. I use them in every day in my trade. So as you can see that we have this divergence towards the downside. However, we want something on the RSI as well. I want this price to come down here just to form the divergence. The divergence will not be formed until this comes down here. It has to come down here, and the RSI, it has to stay above, let's say 28. It does not fall below the previous lows. That would be a divergence. If that occurs, that means every time you get cheaper Solana, you are just simply DCAing into the Solana. So that would be a good opportunity to, add up some Solana. And this is the level you should place some major entry or Solana, because in case if things turn back, things go back bad, really bad, there would be a place that you should be counting on, and that would be the $22 level. That is the exact place that you can count on. Okay, talking about the divergence, we are continuously into the divergence. You can see that this right here is the first tap, and this is the second tap. We have a very big divergence on Solana. So I mean, this whole area you see till the green line, this is a complete area just tailor-made for buying. You do not have to do any kind of other thing rather than just buying Solana, just filling your bags up with Solana. So that will be it for Solana. Let's jump to BNB. Okay, so talking about BNB, we have same divergence on the BNB as well on a daily time frame. And these divergences, they often occur when you see there are the reversals. Okay, now talking about BNB, this pattern is very famous for breaking towards the downside. Once you see a straight line, it's some kind of British flag and pennant. I don't know its name. I can't remember its name. But this breaks towards the downside if you see the price falling from the upside and you see a straight line, straight support, and then something resistance like that. So that was a good position to short. If you watched my previous video, you would have made that short. I already told you about this level. I did these 2 cross at that time when I was recording the video, and I told you that if you get a chance on these crosses somewhere around there, you can go for a short trade, let's say. So that was a healthy short, I would say. Right now the BNB, it's going back for a retest on the previous support. So that's what we should be expecting from the BNB. Let me just stretch it so that we don't have to stretch again. So that there will be a retest on this. If the retest is successful, the price does not break this thing. Let me just make it red, I would say, because this is now a resistance zone which is to be confirmed yet. It is not confirmed resistance. So you just need to wait for the retest, wait for some green candles up there and red candles below that. That means that is a signal for short. Then check the fractals, check the RSI and different things, and then you can go for a short trade. The targets would be this green box, this exact area of, let's target $230. Let's not be too much greedy for that. So that's what's happening right now in BNB. That's very simple and clear. I have already updated it in my community, so if you have not joined the community, please make sure you join the community. The link is in the description. Well, that will be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.